shocked by the dance that I just saw. Not because Craig kept me in the dark, which is true, I didn't know about it, but because anyone who knows Craig knows he has the worst rhythm of anyone ever born. He cannot dance, and he's tone deaf. I'm going to try to keep this short. I did a run through, it was like 14 minutes, so I got it down to like 4. I don't know. Lindsay said if I kept it under 5 minutes, they would name their firstborn child Optimus Prime. So I'm hoping that. No, I'm kidding. She told me backstage they don't want kids, so I was joking. No, I'm kidding. Kathy, someone get Kathy, make sure she's okay. That was a joke. I'm sure they'll have lots of kids. They have a big house. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt. I have known Craig for about 15 years. Lindsay I didn't have the pleasure of meeting until about 5 years ago. And tonight I'd like to tell you a brief story about how I first interacted with Lindsay. I was in a Bernathen dorm room and I got a call from Craig, and he, all the usual stuff. I found this girl, she's amazing. She's like the perfect girl, I love her, she's great. He didn't use love yet, but I decided that I would introduce myself to Lindsay for the first time via email. And I wrote an email and it went a little something like this. Dear Lindsay, I gather you are dating my friend Craig, which means you are also dating me. As such, I think it's only fair that before I engage in a serious relationship, I get to know a little more about you. To that end, I would like you to fill out the following questionnaire, consisting of 10 questions for a total possible score of 100 points. Luckily for Lindsay, I have a copy of that email. Thanks to my good friends at the Bernathen IT department, I tracked down the original email. And in the interest of time, I won't read you all 10 questions, but I'll read you a few of the more pertinent ones, I think. This is a true story. Look how red she is. This is a true story. This really happened. I had never met her at all or talked to her. The first question was kind of a fastball. It was pretty easy. What's your favorite band? What's your favorite band? She was kind enough to give 2 answers, which is nice. They're both pretty good. The first was Lifehouse. Oh. And the second was Matchbox 20. So, two favorite bands. She didn't score very well on that one. The correct answer, which we were looking for, was actually anything else. So I don't know. Those are really terrible choices. Second question was, what's your favorite movie? It's a pretty simple one again, pretty simple. And no, it's good, it's okay. You did pretty well on this one. She said Beauty and the Beast. Which is fitting because she married Craig. But that was a good answer. You did pretty well. To get full points on that one, you had to guess Craig's favorite movie, which is Three Ninjas Kick Back High Noon at Meg Mountain. So, little known fact. 2 more questions. I don't want to go too long here. The next question was, in one word, describe yourself. Lindsay got to pick one word, and she picked spunky. Spunky. Spunky, Pete's with me. And the correct answer there was any word used by people over the age of 12. So, I don't know, spunky, I haven't heard that in a long time. This is the last one and my personal favorite. It's, pick one adjective that describes Craig's head. This is a true story. She said handsome, which is sweet, I know. Thank you, Pete, again. But the correct answer, as anyone who knows Craig knows, is any sort of combination of bulbous and melon-like. That's the true depiction of Craig's head. So Lindsay scored a 72 out of 100, which isn't great, but considering that you're here today, I'm willing to entertain the possibility that my criteria were less than accurate metrics of compatibility. I don't know how that happened. And I'm going to retroactively make it a pass-fail test. So 72 is a passing grade. Congratulations, Lindsay. Almost done. So, this is a joke, but this actually happened. But there was an undercurrent, I think, of truth to what me and Lindsay sort of shared there, which is that, Lindsay, you were never just dating Craig. And you were never just engaged to Craig. And now you're not really just married to Craig. For better or for worse, you're married to his friends. You're married to his family, which this weekend has made abundantly clear to you. I do love Bernatha. And you're married to his faith, and you're really married to his whole life, is what I'm getting at. And if you look around this room tonight, Lindsay and Craig, everyone here loves you. Everyone here supports you. And that's a pretty amazing thing. And this is the point of the speech where I think I'm supposed to tell a moment about when I first saw Craig get off the phone with Lindsay or come back from a date, and he had this big smile and this sort of magical Disney-like shine to his teeth and sparkle in his eye, and I would know that those two were going to make it. That didn't really happen. I have no story of that from that nature, and I've been liberal enough with truth this evening. So I will say something in closing that is true and from my heart, unconditionally, which is I have known Craig for 15 years. We're good friends, maybe we're best friends, I guess, because I'm up here, and we've had a lot of really good times, Craig. We've actually had a lot of great times, and I haven't seen anyone, I haven't seen anything, I haven't seen any place that makes him even close to as happy as Lindsay does, and that's true. And so, on behalf of his friends and on behalf of his family, I love you guys both, and I wish you all my best.
Great job. I don't know where that goes.